Now this is the forward bias PN junction diode. Okay, so this is the circuit. Yeah, so we have a power supply. The positive of the power supply is connected to the anode of the diode. The cathode of the diode is connected to the ammeter. The ammeter is connected to the resistor. The resistor is connected to the negative side of the power supply, and both are grounded. Okay, this is the diagram. Now, how do we do in the breadboard? Okay, now I will take a breadboard. Okay, I'm taking a breadboard. This is a breadboard. Okay, now here I have two boards. This is one board. Okay, and this is another fitted together. Okay, two boards fitted together. Okay, now if you see, this is one part, the vertical line. Then this is another part. Okay, and this is another part, and this is another part. Okay, so there is no connection between in this area. There is no connection in this area. There is no connection in this area. Clear? Okay, now here if you see at the back of this breadboard, you can see this complete line is connected. This is a single metal piece, vertical piece. So how many vertical lines I have? Just two. Okay, two vertical lines. Okay, so if I give a power supply here, okay, 5 volt here, then kullu 5 volt. Yes, have power supply, and it is plus 5 volt. If I give a minus 5 volt in the blue negative line, this kullukum minus 5 volt. Understand? Yes. Now this one is horizontal. This mafi vertical. This is horizontal. Okay. So if I give a power supply in the one point, the power supply is ma'ajud in this 5 points. Kullu sawa sawa. Okay. This is all the same, and this one line is the same, the other line is the same. This is how the breadboard is connected at the back. Clear, everyone? This is the breadboard. Now we are going to see how we are going to connect in the breadboard. Now this is the breadboard. Okay, now this is like this. Like this, I am having a positive and a negative, and a positive and then negative. Okay, positive and negative. Okay, now what I'm going to do, this is my power supply, this is my voltmeter, and this is my ammeter. Okay, now this is the PN junction diode, and this is the resistor. Now I'm connecting one point of the PN junction diode in the breadboard, and the other junction in the after two lines, like, okay. Now I'm fixing one point of the resistor here, and the other point and after two lines or three lines, anywhere in the breadboard. Okay, now everything is fixed. Now we have the PN junction, resistor, power supply, voltmeter, and ammeter. Now how to connect? According to the circuit, the positive side of the power supply is connected to the positive side of the diode. So what I do, I take a wire from the positive and I connect it to the positive side, and I connect it before in the same line. I have to go in this line. Anywhere I can connect. That is, I can connect anywhere here. Okay, so I'm connecting it. Now the positive side is connected to the positive side of the PN junction diode. Now the negative side of the PN junction diode is connected to the positive side of the ammeter. So I'm connecting the negative side ila positive. I'm taking a wire from the ammeter positive side and fixing and keeping it here. Okay? Now the negative side of the ammeter is connected to one end of the resistor. So I'm taking the negative side of the ammeter, and I have to put it before or after the same line in any point here, the resistor. The other side of the resistor is connected to the negative side of the power supply. So I take a wire and I can directly connect it to the negative side of the power supply, or I can take a wire min power supply ila this negative line. Okay, and another wire min resistor ila the negative line, because this kullukum now negative. Okay, so I take a wire from negative ila this one, and another wire min negative here to the other side of the resistor. Okay, now the circuit is complete. Now we have the voltmeter here. Okay, voltmeter, what is the purpose of a voltmeter? It is used to measure voltage. Okay, so I want to know the difference in voltage between 2 points. Okay, for example, here we have a 5 volt. Okay, now here we have a 3 volt. Okay, in this point. So the voltmeter, what it will do, it will subtract 5 volt minus 3 volt and it will show me the result 2 volt. So how much volt is needed by the diode? 2 volt. Clear? This is the voltmeter. It is the, so voltage is the difference between the charge at 2 points. Okay, so this we get it here. So if you want to connect a voltmeter, you should not connect the voltmeter together with the circuit. You should connect the voltmeter parallel to the place where you want to measure the voltage. Okay, so a voltmeter is always parallel. Okay, but ammeter, if you want to measure the current is flowing through the circuit. So what I have to do, if I want to measure the current, I have to open the circuit. I have to break the circuit, put the ammeter just like a part of the circuit. I have to add it to the circuit in series. Okay, but the voltmeter, I can, after the circuit is complete, I can put the 2 points at 2 points and measure the voltage. Okay, now I want to measure the voltage across the diode. So what I do, I connect the positive to the positive of the diode. Just take a wire and fix it. Negative to the negative. So it will show you how much voltage is consumed by the diode. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, this is the circuit.